Welcome to the Magical Traveling Moms Podcast, where your hosts, Tina and Colleen, talk about all things travel. From theme parks to cruises to all-inclusive resorts and more, they cover news, tricks, and insider tips to inspire your travel dreams. They love to travel and want you to love it too. Find out their best-kept secrets and learn how to make your next vacation extra magical, right here on the Magical Traveling Moms Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Magical Traveling Moms Podcast. My name is Colleen and I am here today with my wonderful co-host Tina, and we are going to be discussing all the latest Disney destination news. There are a lot of exciting things going on at the Disney parks and Disney Cruise Line. And so we're going to go through all of the latest updates and let you know what is coming up. Yay! But before we get started, I do want to take a moment to mention our amazing sponsors, Mystical Dream Travel. Mystical Dream Travel is an earmarked travel agency and an authorized Disney vacation planner. The agents at Mystical Dream Travel always are on top of the latest Disney promos and news, so they can advise you on how to plan the best vacation for your family. Are you ready to plan your next Disney destination vacation? Then be sure to check out the agents over on Mystical Dream Travel. Visit them on their website, mysticaldreamtravel.com, or look them up on social media.
I had a cough and I was like trying to hold it in my eyes.
Oh no!
I'm like, the people probably think, well, she looks crazy, but I had a cough and I didn't want to interrupt your.
You're so funny. Oh, all right, Tina.
I'm good. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. I'm gonna start now.
Yeah.
So are you ready to talk about all of the amazing Disney destination updates coming up?
I am super excited. There's so many wonderful things coming, so I can't wait to dive in.
I know. I'm so excited about the next few months, especially at the Disney parks. There's so much cool new stuff that either just came out or is about to come out. And after the last year that we had where so many things were maybe not available and everything was up in the air, it's really exciting to have stuff to look forward to. It's just so nice to be able to be like, oh my gosh, this thing is coming and it's going to happen. And it's definitely getting me really excited to go to Walt Disney World, which we are going to be there and in October, and I cannot wait.
I know. I'm excited for that trip. It's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. We will definitely be bringing you some fun things on that one.
I know, because some of this stuff will be out by then, will be live and available. And I'm just so excited to go and experience some of this new stuff that they are doing. Yay!
I know it's going to be fun. So, yeah.
I know. So I thought we'd start with Walt Disney World because I feel like Walt Disney World is where most of the new stuff is happening right now, and that is where we're going to be in a couple of weeks. Seeing it all in person, I'm so excited.
I know. I don't want to make you too jealous, but I actually will be there.
Okay, yeah, you get to go before me.
Yes, I will be there on the 50th.
I still don't understand why you don't just stay there like the whole beginning part of October.
I know. We talked about that. I should, but I can't.
School and family and life responsibilities. We can't.
I know. Yes.
So you are going to be there for, and this is like the first thing on my list of new stuff is the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom, and you are going to be there on the actual 50th anniversary.
I am. So we are traveling down a couple of days early. So I want to be able to see Happily Ever After one last time. I know I'm so sad it's going away. It took me a long time to like it because I love Wishes. Wishes is like my absolute favorite. So it took me a couple of times seeing it to be like, I love it. And now I'm so in love with it, and Disney's taking it away.
I know. But hopefully we'll be in love with this new one, I think.
Yes. So I'm excited. So the new one is actually, and I'm sure we're going to talk about it, but it comes on October 1st. So I'll see on the 29th, I will see Happily Ever After for the last time. And then October 1st, I will be in the Magic Kingdom. And I'm so excited. We are actually probably going to arrive to get in line early, like many others. The parks are opening early, for this event. And so I'm excited to see. It's the first time I've been to a Walt Disney World event like this, like a big celebration kickoff, like the first time. Yeah, so I've been there but not during the actual kickoff.
Good day. That is so exciting. And I hope you're planning on doing some live videos and
yes, absolutely.
Can you just do a live video the whole time? Just be live all day. I mean,
so you can follow me around and say different things. Yeah. So I definitely will be doing some lives for this, just to kind of share some things. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live on the show, just because it's the first time I'm seeing it, and I really want to take it all in. So and because I'm going back a week and a half later, I might kind of wait so that I can
wait
see.
till
But
that. So I'm torn because my understanding is that they're going to be broadcasting the 50th anniversary on TV or YouTube. I'm not 100% sure yet where they're broadcasting it, but they're definitely going to be broadcasting the show. And I'm going to be there in person 2 weeks later. So I'm like, do I watch it broadcast or do I wait and see it in person?
I don't know. That's a tough call,
because it's so different when you're in person than when you watch it on TV.
Yeah, because they zoom out a lot and they zoom in real close on
talk
things.
And there's people, and I'm like, no, I just want to see the show.
Yeah. And I want to hear the music because they just released some of the new music.
Yes, they have. Yeah, it sounds really cool. So I'm kind of leaning towards not watching it and waiting to have that full experience.
Yes,
when actually they're in person. It's only 2 weeks, right? I can wait 2 weeks.
You can wait 2 weeks, yes. You can wait 2 weeks. You can wait 2 weeks.
So the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom, that is right around the corner. And there is all kinds of fun stuff that they're doing for the 50th anniversary, special decorations. A lot of them have already come out, already there on the castle, and their Fab 50 little statues throughout the park are starting to come out already. And they will have a new show, and it's called Disney Enchantment.
Yes, it is. That's it. And it's all new music. And it's a new song, which they just released. It's the Magic in You, right? The Magic in You. You are the magic.
The song, yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds amazing.
I only saw a snippet of it.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. I listened. I think that's all they released is little pieces of it, not not the whole song, because I haven't seen that yet. But it does look incredible. It does look like a cool show, and it's going to incorporate all of Main Street. So
yes, I'm really excited about that. Because that'll be new that they're doing anything I'm assuming they're going to do projections and stuff maybe on Main Street. I don't know. It's very exciting when they come out with new stuff, even though we're sad to see Happily Ever After go. But
I agree.
But yeah, and so obviously Magic Kingdom has a ton of new decorations, and I'm sure they're going to have special treats and food. Souvenirs. I know they've already released some of the gifts and apparel and things that you can buy to celebrate the 50th.
Yeah, so I'm going to be broke.
I know, right? Take all my money, Disney. Take all of it. But Magic Kingdom isn't the only park that is getting new stuff.
No, there are other ones are too.
Epcot also actually is getting a bunch of new things, and they are also getting a new show. And I cannot wait. I've been really excited to see, because of course the new Epcot nighttime show, which is called Harmonious, was supposed to come out before now.
Yes.
A while ago.
Yes.
But it got delayed, obviously. And so I cannot wait to see the new Harmonious show. It looks like it's going to be pretty fantastic.
I agree. It looks amazing. And I think if you've been down there recently, you've seen all the barges, the taco bars.
I feel about the barges. I'm not going to lie.
Well, there's supposed to be fountains during the day.
I know, yeah.
Heard, so we'll see.
Sure.
People
are upset about them. They really do ruin the view across the lake. But
yeah, maybe
I don't know. I'm trying to maintain a positive. I want to see the show, and the show is going to be so amazing that it won't matter that the barges are there.
Yeah, and I think maybe once the fountains and stuff are all on with them, it'll give it a different look. So we'll have to wait and see on that. We'll have to wait and see on that. So yeah, so they have the Harmonious. I'm like you. I'm very excited. They have a new attraction too. That's opening.
I know. And again, Ratatouille, I thought would have opened before now too.
I think it was supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that should have been open by now, but things happened. So, but now it's going to be open. And are you going to Epcot when you go on the 1st?
We are. We're actually going October 3rd. So we'll be there on the 3rd. So my thought process is everyone's going to be in Magic Kingdom on the 1st, and then they're going to go to Epcot on the 2nd. So I'm like, maybe it won't be so crowded on
the 3rd. It'll be a little better. Maybe.
Yeah. So we are going on the 3rd, and I'm super excited to see that. And we definitely are going to try to ride.
Yeah,
I hope so. I hope we can get on it. It's just a virtual queue, correct?
I was just going to say, have they said if they're going to do it as a virtual queue? That makes sense.
Yeah. So
is it going to be like Rise of the Resistance, or is it just going to be a standard virtual?
I'm not sure. They haven't released a whole lot of details on that yet, so I don't know if it's
tell us, Disney.
Yeah. So I'm thinking over the next week or two, we're going to start hearing all the things. So.
We're getting close, so they've got to start saying something. They got to start saying something.
Yeah, so, and then they opened the crepe. Yeah. Crepe.
I'm excited about, like, me, I love food. So I'm always excited for any new food options. And this one sounds good.
It does. I've seen the pictures. Have you seen pictures of the food?
Sweet crepes, yeah. So I feel like Epcot really is getting a lot of new stuff. So that's kind of fun.
It is fun. They have a new restaurant too.
Space 220. Yeah. So we are hoping to eat there. If they ever open reservations, you should see me like every single morning, like trying to find any information out about when we can do reservations.
I think, I could be wrong, but when they opened Be Our Guest, you had to make the reservation the day of. So initially, so I think that's what they're going to do with Space 220.
Ooh, man.
In the beginning.
So we're going to really just have to be up real early and on our app, like right away.
We got to be on our A game at like 6 a.m.
That's okay. When we're there, there's going to be 7 of us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 7 of us are trying. Somebody's got to get something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wish that they would say something about that though, because I do just every single day. I at some point during the day try to see if I can find out anything.
Well, and it opens in like 4 days, 4 or 5 days.
I know, that's what I think.
Yeah, it opens soon on the 20th, right?
What are you going to tell us how to do? Get reservations.
I know.
Really interesting, but Space 220, because maybe some of our listeners don't know what it is yet. So Space 220 is in Epcot, and it is going to be a themed restaurant experience where you actually get in to it's an elevator, but it's like you're being transported up to a space station. And I think the 220 refers to it's supposed to be, isn't space 220? The 220 refers to how high up over the Earth it is. Like you're 220 miles above the Earth or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what the 220 means. So, and when you're in the restaurant, the windows overlook outer space.
Yes.
So yeah, and I think that'll be so cool. And it's gonna be open for lunch and for dinner, and it's gonna be a fixed price menu. So similar to like going to Cinderella's Royal Table or Be Our Guest, that kind of thing. So you pay one price, and there's and then I'm assuming the food will be themed as well to be something special for the theme of the restaurant.
I'm excited to see the menu too, because that hasn't come out yet either. So
no, they really kept a lot of information under wraps about it. So
this has been very tight for Disney style.
Yeah, right.
Something.
But we are going to try really hard to get reservations when we're there in the middle of October. So we'll see. Do you think you'll try when you're there in the beginning of October?
Yeah. So I actually am going to Epcot twice because we're going down early to see Happily Ever After. The next day we're going to go to Epcot. So I'm going to try to get reservations for lunch that day, because we already have dinner reservations that night, but I am going to try to get lunch reservations if I can.
Well, fingers crossed.
Yes.
So let's see. Oh, so I do also want to mention that Animal Kingdom is getting a new show.
Yes, they are. I'm excited for this one.
The Kite Tales. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. I mean, I love kites. Have you ever been to, like, sometimes cities and places will have like kite festivals where they have all these huge, elaborate, beautiful kites. So it sounds like it's going to be similar to that. So I'm really excited to see. They always do really unique things at Animal Kingdom because, of course, they can't have fireworks.
Yes, because of the animals.
Loud stuff because of the animals. So they have to kind of be creative and do something a little different. It sounds neat.
It does sound neat. I'm very excited for that too, because I'm like you. I do like kites. I like looking at them, and I think they're always so beautiful. So, especially when they're colorful. And I imagine that just from what I've seen, these are going to be big and bright and colorful.
Yeah, it's Disney, so you know it's going to be something really elaborate and
yes, absolutely.
Amazing, the most amazing kites you've ever seen, kind of stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see. I'm glad they're doing something because I was sad that they weren't going to bring back the Rivers of Light because I did like that.
Yeah, it was like, to me, was okay. It wasn't like my favorite. It definitely wasn't.
Yeah, but it was just a neat. I don't know. I love that.
Like, it was different.
In touch with the nature and Mother Earth, and we're all connected. Like
yeah, it was very. I think it was hard because it's just very. People they're used to the fireworks over at the Magic Kingdom and even at Hollywood Studios with Fantasmic and Epcot. So it was definitely a very unique show to that park. Yeah,
I mean, but again, people need to understand they can't do anything super crazy and loud and with fireworks and the animals.
Yes.
It's got to have a different. I've always liked what they've done at Animal Kingdom. They have to be true to the theme of the park, to what the park is all about. And the park is all about nature and conservation and being in touch with the earth. And so, I don't know. I like all that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. It's fun. It's neat.
So also this fall, and I'm so excited because I know last year people were so bummed they didn't do the parties. They didn't do the Halloween party or the Christmas party. But this year they are, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but they are doing special events. And I'm so excited because we are actually going to do the Halloween one, which is called the Boo Bash. But it's not going to be like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because I feel like it's more geared towards adults and older kids because it's an after hours event.
Yeah, it's very similar to an after hours event. So if you've done one, I've done an after hours event, and I love them. Yeah, I really enjoy them. I think they're definitely worth the investment or money in doing them. And I've also done the Magic Kingdom one in the morning as well, and I did like that. And that's,
I wanted to try that one, but the after hours isn't really. It's not maybe the best option for kids, for little kids. Like if you're a family with little kids, because it goes pretty late.
It does go pretty late. So I would agree with you, depending on if your kids are late night owls. Right. And I'm an adult, and I am not a night owl, but I definitely am a night owl at Disney. So,
but all the rules are off at Disney.
Yes, absolutely. You can sleep on the plane when you get home. But it definitely is fun. I'm looking forward to it because I really think it's going to be fun and it's going to be unique and very something different. It definitely is going to have some Halloween things there, like the trick or treating, and that was at so
because the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party Parade was probably, I would say that's my favorite parade.
Yeah, I will miss that.
So, but I hear this one is similar. It's like it's like a full parade. It's not just a character cavalcade. It's like a full parade.
Okay, well, we'll be checking it out.
I know. I'm so excited about that. And then they also just recently announced they're going to do a similar thing for the holiday season as well. So they'll have another. It's still going to be more an after hours event, not the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah, it's Very Merriest.
Very merriest after hours.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting. I'm not going for the holiday. Are you going down over the holidays?
I'm not. I have no plans to go for the holidays this year. No.
Yeah, same. Not yet, anyway.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Things could change. You never know. But right now, I don't have any plans to go for the holidays. So, but it is exciting to see those things come back. I think that's a good sign,
Yeah, even though it's in a different than what most people aren't used to, I'm excited to see. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Steps, and then maybe next year they'll bring back the regular parties because those were always so popular.
They were very much so.
And I've been to both of those parties too. So and they were so fun. They were really, really fun. So also coming out this fall. I guess they haven't really said exactly when it's going to be coming out, is the Genie, the new Genie program.
Yes.
Which everyone is like, what is this? Oh my gosh. I mean, how many times have you been asked, when do you think Fast Passes will be back in the last year?
Absolutely. And they are not coming back. So for our listeners, there will be no more Fast Passes.
No more Fast Passes.
I don't know. How do you feel about that?
So in the beginning, when Walt Disney World first reopened after being closed for COVID, and they weren't going to have Fast Passes, I was kind of like, oh, all right, well, this is like not going to be great. But then I went, and I've been a few times since then, and now my opinion has changed to, I hope they never bring Fast Passes back because it really made a huge difference. And so I'm not sure how the Genie thing will work. It's going to be different than Fast Pass. It's not. I don't think it's going to be just like when we had Fast Passes because you do have to pay for it. So I'm thinking not as many people are with Fast Pass. Everybody got 3 Fast Passes.
Right.
You didn't have to pay for them. You just got them. You didn't even have to necessarily be staying at a Disney resort. Like anybody who went to the parks that day got 3 Fast Passes. So this will be a little different. So I thought we could just go over briefly what we do know about Genie right now.
Yeah. So I am like you. I do not miss Fast Passes. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. But having been to the park multiple times over the past year, I think the lines move better
so much
without
better.
them, and you're not waiting as long. So we have seen the wait times really go down. Yeah. And so I hope that stays with this Disney Genie Plus app and everything. But
I hope so too.
But I do like the non-Fast Pass. So with the Disney Genie, so we have been working on some stuff on that over at Miss Children Travel. So it is going to be part of the My Disney Experience app. We do know that there is, and there's a basic version of it.
Well, the
That
genie is just included. Like it's going to be an extension of my Disney experience. You don't have to pay for it. But that's just helping you with your itinerary, which I'm really interested to see how it goes.
Yeah,
right. It'll tell you wait times, but it will it sounds like you will answer questions or indicate somehow what you are most interested in, like what types of rides or experiences or characters or attractions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will tell you what it suggests you do next.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's like the basic.
Yeah.
That's the basic. So then there's the Disney Genie Plus,
right.
Which has a charge. It's $15 per ticket per person per day.
Per day, yeah. Per day,
and it gives you. So the old Fast Pass line is going to be the new Lightning Lane.
Yeah.
Yes,
I love that.
Yeah, so it will allow you to have access to certain attractions, and you choose them one at a time.
One at a time.
The day of.
Right, and it's like you hold. It's similar to the other one. You pick a time, like what time, just like you would with the regular Fast Passes.
Mm-hmm.
What time do you go to the ride and you can get in the Lightning Lane? But
and it's based on availability.
I can't wait to see which attractions are going to be included with the Genie Plus versus.
Yeah, because they haven't announced that yet.
They haven't said what, I mean, we could probably guess like which one.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like the traditional ones that already have Fast Pass with, I would assume, but they may take some of that away. So
right, I don't know. So it'll be certain attractions and rides you can do that with, but then there will be others that are not included with Genie Plus, but are like a separate charge.
Right. So there is this attractions, like Colleen, like you just said, and it is separate charge. We do not know what that charge is yet, that cost. They haven't said. And it's going to give you, we do know that it's going to give you direct access to Rise of the Resistance. So that
is going to be huge.
Yes. So we do know, but you only get 2 of those.
Two a day.
Per park. Yeah, that's it.
You can only do 2. It's going to be a one-off charge, so each time you do it, you pay whatever amount it is that they decide to charge.
Yep.
And you can't. Those are obviously going to be the most popular rides, right?
Right. That's what I think. It'll be like Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios, and probably like Mine Train. Class, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be that,
Flight of Passage.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would absolutely assume that those are but it will be interesting to see. So those are the things we don't know yet, is which rides are going to be part of which program and how many people are going to do this.
Well, that's the question. I mean, would you pay for it?
For certain rides. I don't know if I would. So here's what I'm not clear. Maybe you know this, because I know we've been learning more, as they bring this information. But do you have to do the Genie Plus in order to buy the 2 special Lightning Lane passes, or are those a separate thing?
I don't know that we know 100% sure yet, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be. I would think it would be separate,
because that's what I'm like. I don't know if I would
because pay there's 2 separate costs.
I don't know if I would pay for Genie Plus, but I would probably pay to ride, like to do Rise of the Resistance. Like I would absolutely pay. I would. I mean, unless it's an outrageous amount of money. I mean, I guess I don't know how much it's gonna cost yet.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard the pricing. The rumor pricing can be as much as $25 or $100. I don't know. I mean, you hear all these rumors.
Right. I was thinking if it's $20, I don't know, because you got to think, a family of 4. Do I want to pay $80 to ride Rise of the Resistance? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I maybe doing that depending on the price and depending on how crowded it is.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Rise of the Resistance, I mean, so it's almost impossible to get a boarding pass. So I could see that being a deal. But what I am excited about, what I am really excited about is that there is a perk to staying at a Disney resort when it comes to the Genie Plus and the Lightning Lane things, because you can make them. I don't remember what time it starts, but it's earlier. Everybody
7
else,
a.m. I thought.
7, yeah. So if you're staying at a Disney resort, you can make that selection for your Lightning Lane pass starting at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not staying at a Disney resort, you can't do it until you're in the park.
Yep. So that is a nice benefit. That gives you an advantage. Yeah,
I think that will be a big deal, especially if you're thinking about Rise of the Resistance, because I would bet you there's going to be a limited number, just like Fast Pass was.
Right.
But they're going to be all gone.
Yeah.
If you didn't make it at 7 a.m. and they're all gone.
Yeah, exactly. Except by the time you get in the park, you're not going to have the luxury.
They'll be all gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And you will be able to add some of these components to your actual package.
Yes,
that's nice too.
Okay.
Yeah,
that would be part of and I wonder if they won't. I'm curious to see if maybe eventually they do promotions. Like you book a Disney vacation package, maybe there's a discounted rate, or you book certain resorts and you get the Genie Plus included, or I could see that happening maybe, and that's exciting. I think that's nice.
Yeah, so I think that would be very cool.
I hope they do something like that
and they are. So with the Disney Genie, it is not going to. It is. Sorry, let me back up. It is actually going to replace the Max Pass at Land.
Yeah, at Disneyland. Yeah. So this is a change that is happening at Disneyland as well.
Yeah.
Which it sounds like it works pretty similarly to Max Pass.
So they're
changing the name to Disney.
Yeah. So for those that go to Disneyland, they're used to it. So it's definitely all new for Disney World.
Yeah, I used Max Pass when we went to Disneyland in 2019. We did get Max Pass for 2 of the days that we were there. And that's the other thing about, so you were saying you can add it to your package, but you can also choose to just do the Genie Plus for like a day or 2. You don't necessarily have to do it for the whole time you're there.
Right. Yeah. So you can choose a park. So you can choose if you want just a certain park, like let's say you're like, want it for, Magic Kingdom. I think it'd be ideal especially if you're going with the smaller kids, to get all those Fantasyland attractions in, depending on which ones are in. It would totally be worth it. I'd pay for it.
But then maybe if you go to Epcot, it's like, we don't necessarily need it here.
Right.
So it'll be interesting. So
yeah, I agree.
We'll definitely have to do an episode once more information comes out and we know when it's launching, or even after it's launching. We'll absolutely have to do another podcast.
Yeah, and share where we think is your best value in using that.
Yeah, give you some tips
absolutely,
and how to make the most out of it and what we recommend and stuff. So this is all still in the works. Like they've announced it just in standard Disney fashion.
Yeah, it's announced.
They've given us just enough information to like get us really excited and want more information, but they haven't given us more information yet.
Yes, let's go soon.
They're like that, right? I don't know.
They are like that, but the time this airs, we'll probably have more information.
I think so. Yeah. Well, exactly. We don't know when they'll announce more. So and nobody even knows when it's going to start. Is it going to be this fall? Is it going to be the end of the year? I don't know.
Well, it says fall. It's fall.
It says fall, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical about it starting in the fall, but we'll see. So some exciting stuff coming. So there's several new rides and experiences coming in the next few months, by spring. I think a lot of them are slated for, and one of them I'm super excited for is the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser hotel.
Oh yes. That one, it's a minimum stay.
Yeah, you can only do
3 nights. Is it 3 nights?
I think it's 3 nights. But that's it. Like you do 3 nights. It's like it's not just a hotel. It's not like you're just picking a resort to stay at. This is an experience. You are doing a 3-night, 2-day experience.
No, I can't wait to see more as more and more details come out about what those experiences are, and it does look cool. I like Star Wars. I grew up on it,
hardcore Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm not hardcore, but it does look cool. It looks very interesting.
I think I would do it probably once for the experience. That my husband is really into Star Wars, and my youngest son, he gets into it. He'll watch it. So we're all fans. I wouldn't say we're super fans or anything, but we're fans enough that I will do it. I think it would be something I would do once just to experience, because it sounds like something nothing you would find anywhere else.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be immersive. All of the cast members who work there are in character. How cool of a job would that be? And I'm wondering, so do they stay the whole, I wonder if they work 2-day shifts, and it's not like they only work for a few hours and then go home and then come back, or are they there too for 48 hours? I don't know. It'll be really interesting, but there's going to be secret missions, and you interact with the cast members. You have your own storyline that you follow, and then they're going to do a special experience in Galaxy's Edge.
Yes.
So you get this VIP, and I think it sounds like riding the rides, like Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, I think I thought I had read that there's some talk that it is direct access.
Definitely are going to do that. That's part of the experience is you traveling from your Star Cruiser to Galaxy's Edge and doing the rides. And it sounds like it might be an after the park is closed kind of. We're still not sure how it's going to work, but it sounds like it'll be some type of a private event experience there.
Yes. I'm excited to see. I wonder too if it would include, this would be cool, Savi's workshop.
I wonder
if it's going to be part of that. My daughter did that, and I was just talking to someone yesterday about it, asking about the experience, and I will tell you, it was a really, really cool experience. So it definitely, if you are a Star Wars fan, it is worth every penny. Is very cool, but I wonder if they'll include that in the resort.
That would be really interesting. I mean, that would make sense, because you're following a story. You're in your own Star Wars movie. I mean, that's what it sounds like. You're basically starring in your own Star Wars movie. I mean, I don't know. It just sounds amazing.
We'll have to see. I predict that it's going to be, so we'll see if I'm right.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
For the price.
Yes, for the price. Yes.
That would be nice. That might help, if they include something like that.
I agree.
100%. Not the cheapest experience, but I think it will be one of those once in a lifetime. Obviously, you're not going to do it every time you go to Walt Disney World, but a once in a lifetime kind of experience that you'll.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
And then we're going to have some new rides. They haven't officially announced when these things are going to open, but there is the Tron Light Cycle.
I am super excited for that attraction. I know.
I'm how much longer is it going to be?
I know. I was down there in June, and I rode the Tomorrowland. On the Speedway, you can see it, kind of closely. And I was in the People Movers, you see a lot. And I was like, oh, is it ever going to be done? Because I've seen it for a while, building. It looks cool. You know me, I'm not a big thrill rider, but that, to me, it just looks like so much fun. And I can't wait for that one to open. It was supposed to open time, but unfortunately, it's not.
I really thought they were going to have it done for the 50th.
I did too. I was hoping.
Really thought that, but it doesn't. So I don't think so.
I was there in June, so it doesn't even look close.
I know. I mean, they haven't announced anything, and it doesn't look. It's not done. So
no.
But hopefully soon. I mean, it seems like it's nearing completion.
Yes.
I don't know. my kids are funny. I think that they will go on it and they're excited for it, but they're also, every time we go, they're mostly bummed because the train is closed.
Well,
the train is closed because of the construction of Tron.
Yes. So hopefully soon.
I know. They were like, "Oh, the train isn't running."
I know. I like the train. I know.
World Railroad. It's fun.
Yeah.
And then the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. Like, have you heard anything about it? Because I feel like they've been building that like longer than Tron. I think.
Yes,
I don't know.
I have not heard anything on that, but it looks cool. I'm not sure if I'll ride that one, but
it's a little bit more thrill. I know it looks like the cars like spin around, and I don't know if I can.
I can't spin. I can't
spin either.
I think it goes backwards. I thought it goes backwards too. So.
I think, yeah, I definitely think I remember when they released pictures of the cars, like the ride cars, and I think they spin at some point. I don't know if they spin all the time or just that. I don't know, but I'm still like you. I'm like not sure 100%. I'll probably ride it once, like just to ride it, but yeah. But they haven't said anything about that one, and it's been being, under construction, I feel like, for forever.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully that one comes soon.
I know. Oh, and then I just wanted to talk briefly about Disney Springs.
Oh, yes.
The Cirque du Soleil, they came out with that show, Drawn to Life, which I had tickets for and was supposed to go to last summer, but then it closed. But they are starting that up again.
I'm excited.
Yeah, but what I thought was really shocking is that I read the NBA experience is not going to reopen.
Wow, I'm surprised.
That it's closed permanently.
Wow.
I know, and I'm like, that was brand new, basically. That had just
that just opened, not too long ago. Yeah,
that's what I read. That's not going to reopen. That's permanently closed.
Wow.
And I'm like, what are they going to do with that building?
I don't know. That's too bad. I don't know. I guess more to come.
If they're going to reimagine it, and it won't be exactly the same thing, but it's something similar. I don't know, but
maybe.
It had to cost a lot of money. I was really
surprised. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see on that one. That'll be an
interesting. So I don't know, but it's to be determined in the future.
Yes, to be determined.
So then Disneyland, obviously we already said Disneyland's going to do the Genie program, Genie Plus. So that'll be new there. But they also just opened at the California Adventure, the Avengers Campus. So that's a brand new thing.
Yeah, and they have lots of cool things out there, like the web swingers. So that looks fun.
Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot about what that ride is, but it sounds like it's really fun.
I know. I think we'll have to invite Courtney back on and she could share because she did.
I think we should because she did go. She went to Avengers Campus.
She did go, and she ate at the kitchen and tasting lab. Her food looked amazing. So we'll definitely have to. And then they're going to have the Oogie Boogie Bash, which looks very cool for the fall. Yeah. And then the Merriest of Nights.
Yeah, they just announced that. Yeah, so they'll have a Halloween special event and a Christmas or holiday special.
Yeah, absolutely. So, very similar. Adjusted, just like they did at Disney World. Walt Disney World.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then the final little tidbit that I thought we could talk about is Disney Cruise Line.
Yes. Yes.
Disney Wish cruise ship.
Woo-hoo. And we're going. And funny story is that we both booked it, not realizing we booked the same dates.
Same cruise. How exciting is that? Yeah. I have a client that also ended up booking the same cruise as us. It was a popular date, I guess. But they keep releasing little snippets of stuff about the ship and the things that they're going to have on the ship, and everything looks amazing, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that.
I know. I'm excited for it to check it out and to be able to go on it and see all the fun things that they're going to do. I mean, they have a roller coaster, like the Aqua.
Aqua Mouse.
The Aquamouse, yes. So my mind like froze there. And I'm excited about it. And it's going to have like a show, like, like Mickey and Minnie cartoons and stuff as you go through it. And
very interesting. Yeah, like how they're gonna. They've got like screens in the tubes that you're going through on the raft. I don't know. And they're gonna have 2 different experiences.
Yeah, so that means you have to write it multiple times. So
I was planning on it anyway, but
yeah, absolutely. So I think that's going to be cool, and of course all the new dining experiences.
Oh, they all sound amazing.
Yes, they do, and I can't wait for it. So there's so many new things coming to Disney, and so it's very exciting to see.
It's very exciting to have this stuff to look forward to, and just get excited about getting back to the parks and going on a Disney cruise. And Disney, they're always changing and adding new experiences, and so I am excited for the next year, and I think that there will be more stuff probably even that comes out in the next year. Always something new, right?
Yeah, I agree. And that's what makes it so fun and why you should vacation there, because it changes all the time. It's the park that always changes. So anytime and I don't know about you, I mean, we go quite a bit. So both of us. And every time that you go, as many times as I've been there, I always have a different experience. And I think we'll have to do an episode on the different things that you can do at Walt Disney World.
We should. Yeah, some of the stuff that people don't talk about as much.
Yes, and because there are definitely a lot of things you can do that people don't realize that actually are there.
It's true. There really is. And you would have to go, like you said, we've each been so many times, and I feel like sometimes I haven't even scratched the surface of all of the options that there are to do that.
Yep, I agree. But I always experience something new every time we go. So
yeah, absolutely. So it's a different experience. Yeah. But so those are all of our Disney destination updates for today. And we hope that we got you excited for planning another Disney destination vacation. And of course, for all of your Disney destination vacation needs, reach out to the travel advisors at Mystical Dream Travel. They are the sponsors of our show, and we love them over there. And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. We appreciate all of our listeners, and it means so much to us when you subscribe and leave us a review on like iTunes or Spotify, Google Podcasts. That really goes a long way for other people learning about us and finding us. And also, if you have not checked us out on YouTube yet, we are now going to be posting every podcast on YouTube. So that's just another way for you to listen and also see our beautiful faces now. So make sure you head over to YouTube and go to the Magical Traveling Moms YouTube channel and subscribe to us on there too. And until next time, we hope all of your travels are magical.